and the Chicago Bears. We're just 2 steps away from the Super Bowl, and we're underway in this NFC divisional matchup. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to... Looking to throw right away. Has him on the quick hitter. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Leo Chanel able to bring him down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. 10 black. Smash, smash. Hut, hut.
Ritter setting up to throw. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. It's going to bring up 3rd down. You know, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
Ready. Black, stick, mega. Steel, black. Ready, ready.
3rd down from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Oh, the football's loose. But I believe the Cowboys were the first to the football. They were, so they keep possession. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Ready. Set, go.
Benson on 1st and 10. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. Little nod, little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Here we go. Smash, red, yellow, 43. Blue striker. Black ultra. Ready?
Throwing here, Ritter. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. He takes this down to the 24-yard line. Knocked down by Jahan Campbell.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Let's go. Yellow, 22. Blaster, 6.
To the air on 3rd and long. Finds him on the crossing route. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Ready. Needle blue. Ready?
They'll throw for it. Back to Pitts it goes. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
A gain of 7, and a Cowboy 1st down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready.
They give up the guts and Benson. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now toss it here to Benson. This fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
Defense, something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Drill. Here we go. Here we go. 45. What? Drill green. Field black.
Man in motion here.
Set.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juiced. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, level it a whole bunch.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. Things going well so far. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. First down now, ball at the 33.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Ready.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Tag. Go.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tootin. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Here we go.
That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. 7-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're looking at first down here. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
18 Rattler. Let's go. Ready.
Milrow from the gun. Check down goes to Tootin. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. 7 yards on that pickup. And it'll be first down Bears.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
1st and 10 from the 43. Inside give here for Tootin. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Come on. Ready.
2nd down give to Tootin. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29. They'll go again here with Tootin. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Elaine McNeil in on the tackle.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
That's completed out to the right. And he'll go down here at the 16. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
From the red zone now. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Ready. Viking 18. Cowboy 80.
They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Not much scoring to this point, as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Let's go.
Tootin gets it from the gun. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
At the 6-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Gravity Lions. Take off.
And off to Tootin. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
On the gun, Milrow. It's his running back. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. To try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Come on, come on. Ready?
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Bears start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Ready. Red, cycle. Ready.
Now Ritter. This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes the play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening. And what's been a first half so far has not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
10 black. Ball is red. Ready.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However brought, they do at least force this 4th down. Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. The return begins on their side of midfield. And that return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So 1st down from the 41. Back now, pressure coming. And the catch is made, but he's out of bounds. Oh, wait a second, but there's a penalty on the play. And holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out.
60 Eagles, 18, 60 Bobcats, 60
Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
60 Vices, Mustang Knights, Panther 11.
He's back to throw. Looking for Watson, but it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are stopped on that return. So that interception's going to be the final play of this opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. Turpin with a return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Hey, we're dead even here through 2 quarters, and you know exactly what that means. That means both coaching staffs emphasize coming out strong here to begin the second half. Well, that return puts you in great position to do so, and maybe even take control of this game.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Hold the ready.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
70 range.
They work against the blitz. Finds his man over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the 20.
Milrow looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. A 6-yard gain on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Set.
On the give, it's Stoughton. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears take the lead right away in half number 2. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 31-yard line.
Ready up.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cut, cut.
Ritter has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on it for our quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, it's an extra bonus.
Ready. 52 bull. Ready.
Here's Ritter. Finds him on the crossing route. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Working quickly here.
First down 10 at the 47-yard line.
White. Drill green. Set.
Ritter looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Let's go now. Cut.
Still sticking with the passing game. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Okay, right.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Come on, set. Cut.
Throwing here, Ritter. Cut out left. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Classic, six.
Sticking to the air here. Throw left side, finds Johnson. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Ready. 45, white, blue striker. Ready?
Ritter setting up to throw. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Black shot.
From the red zone on 1st. To the end zone, but incomplete. He couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
Set, hut. Yellow. Red, cycle. Ready.
Ritter to throw. Get behind the line, and the ball is loose. And somebody jumped on it around the 5. Who's got it? Oh, officials say it's going to stay with the offense. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know, man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Near disaster a moment ago, but this drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it could be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense.
Ready.
They'll leave the offense out there and try 4th and goal from the 4.
Set. Red, 38. 43 rail.
Not much time left on the play clock. Brian Schottenheimer's going to get a timeout here, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They'll leave the offense out there and try 4th and goal from the 4.
Here we go. Black 40. Right, white. Green jack.
They send a man in motion.
Hut.
Looking to throw. And this is Cox. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys start the 2nd half with some needed points. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys tie things up at 14.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Milrow from the gun. The check down goes to Peyton. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. A gain of 15 there. And it'll be first down Bears.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
70. Alert.
Tootin on first and 10. This is ahead for about 5. Christian Harris on the stop. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up second and 5.
Ready.
Second and 5
70.
at the 50-yard line.
We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Five still to go here. This is second down.
Let's go. Come, 18 Cardinal. Go.
To the left, he's got Roy. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Just excellent effort on that catch and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Cougar 19. Steady.
Taken in by Williams outright. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
Here we go. Start. Bronco 80.
They'll run it here with Tootin. And he'll score a touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a fourth quarter lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10.
45. White. Cut.
Now Ritter. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. A sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Ready.
That's completed out to the right. And he's tackled for no gain.
The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
Third down, and they need to get 10.
Black. Come on. Set. Black. Set.
They'll throw. Third and long. Connects on the crosser. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Oh, he lost the football.